Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel.
Hope you have a wonderful day. In today's video, we're going to talk about a Q&A as our segment in this channel.
Yep.
So a Q&A that we found somewhat useful for anyone out there who's in the journey of personal finance or achieving FIRE. Without further ado,
Yep.
the question.
Oh, that's highly related to our channel.
And this is what we're passionate about. I figured, you know what, if it's somebody who, asking the questions, and I'm sure they are not the only one, and this is based on our 2 cents, our personal experience, and we are not accountant by any mean or financial advisor. This is based on our personal experience as well.
Yep.
So question goes, does anyone invest in ETFs? Yes, we do.
Yep.
And looking at buying about $500 a fortnight, $250 per week. But I want to set up and just recurring payment where I don't have to look into it all the time. Any thoughts on what platform offer that this, preferably with low fees? Ideally investing in SPY,
Yep.
NDX,
Nasdaq.
VAS. So all of these are the codes, the name, the terminology based on the ETF products, let's say. So yes, we do invest on ETF. We do a recurring.
I think you do for the ComSec.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I think it's a good idea. So how we do our investment, we used to do it recurring, but then because we were saving a big amount for the car, so we stopped doing it. But now I think we should start doing it. Maybe
I think as of 2 weeks ago, we started to go back. Okay, then we have enough emergency fund. We have enough fund for the car. Now we're actually going back to paying off. I guess in a weekly basis.
Not pay off, invest in more ETFs.
Now the way we do it, on the other hand, is actually based on our income, less expenses, whatever leftover that we have. We don't do a set fixed amount.
I think we should, hey? Maybe smaller amount of it. Whatever we think is half of it, we just know. We put it away. We're not investing. We just put it in the cash account in the ETF
and as soon as
accumulate to a certain amount, let's say 1,000 is normally what we invest in. When it's 1,000, then we maybe just put it in there.
Correct. So that's how we do it. We don't do a fixed dollar amount. We used to on a certain platform. Yeah. We used to do on Race as well as Spaceship. But like a small amount of, I think it was $70.
50 or 70. Yes.
Yeah, $70 per week or so, where you can do that occurring. But realizing using those two platforms, they have a monthly fee.
Yes.
Which is quite steep compared to the one that we have. Yeah.
Yes.
Compared to our other platform that we have, it's like, okay, we're not going to do that anymore.
And the return is just not worth it.
Sometimes, depending on your value as well, the return of it might be a lot, but the fees actually quite a lot as well. Yeah. So evens out, or if not break even, or if not, you're still minus. Yeah. You gotta have like a bigger lump sum in order for you to recover the coup of the admin costs for them. Yeah.
For example, in Spaceship, I think we put around $20,000 in there, and then now it's less than that. And each month we still have to pay $2.50 for the monthly fee. So we just and the return is not good. It's not covering our monthly fee. So we currently don't really having any favor in that platform. We just leave it there, let it slowly roll back if it can, and who knows? Maybe the management fee will eat up all our money, all capitals.
So I guess in that aspect of it, it's like this is not a good product because not only the return is on a minus, and they still charge us a monthly fee.
Correct.
So that's that one.
That's no. And then Race?
Race, on the other hand, from our experience, is actually quite good so far, where they're actually performing quite well, and based on our personal account anyway. And the fee actually cover all of the expenses plus some.
I think what I like is the dividend. So whenever there's dividend payout, they just automatically reinvest into your account. And you don't have the temptation of taking out the money. Oh, I got a few $100 there. Let's take it out to buy something. You don't have the temptation or a chance for you to take out the money to do something else, which means you're going to have more compound interest
over time
for that platform.
The other one that we use based on what we're doing is ComSec and ComSec Pocket.
Yeah.
The ComSec Pocket, they do, I guess, pay out dividends as well as the ComSec account.
Yeah.
Now, the dividends return on that is actually going back to our account. So with
Cash
that,
account.
the cash account. So based on that, then I can
maybe inject more money
yeah.
in there so we can buy more. But you know, like other people, I got like 20 or 30 bucks dividends in there. Maybe just take out, transfer to another account and spend it. There's another chance of it.
Yeah. So
but the only thing for ComSec and ComSec Pocket is you have to pay brokerage.
Every transaction in and out.
About $20, I think.
When you purchase it, it'll be $20. When you exit it, it's $20. It's a flat fee, let's say.
Correct.
Now, the other one that we use is Vanguard. So Vanguard, on the other hand, the good thing was, what was it?
If you trade ETF, there's no commission or brokerage when you buy it. There's brokerage when you sell it. It's $20 or I forgot 0.15%. Whichever is greater. But for us, we're looking into it long term. We don't think we'll ever sell it, so it doesn't really bother us. In Vanguard, we have both management fund and also ETF. But then we just recently found out ETF is free. Sometimes it's just not reading enough to get into know it because we just have too many platforms.
For us, it's like we're just looking at the performance-wise and then learn based on our experience. You can read all of this information on the PDFs that they have and all the fees involved. By all means, I would suggest actually read those terms and conditions.
PDF is really long though.
So that way you
long.
Understand how much is the fees, what expectation return is, what they invest on. We don't. We actually just put it in and see like, all right then, is it performing?
I think there are maybe 3 things now when I look into any accounts. One, is it CHESS sponsored? Vanguard, ComSec Pocket, ComSec they are.
Yep.
And one more account that we use for our kids, Self Wealth.
Yep.
It is another. You can trace ETF. It's only because we don't use it, but we open it for the kids because we can do off-market transfer when they're 18. So we don't have to have the capital gain tax on our name. Yep. So it's CHESS sponsored. Second, if they're paying dividends, Spaceship doesn't do it anymore. If they pay dividend, and immediately put it back into the account, is a bonus. Yeah. And then third one, if they charge any fee and how much it is, and if any minimum. Well, all of them they have minimum. Normally it's $500 or $1,000 when you go into the market.
The way we do it is we just accumulate our spare coins or spare change or
whatever saving we have left.
Yeah. So let's assume that, let's say an example, you earn $1,000, your expenses throughout your week, typically let's say $700, and then you have a leftover, let's say maybe 100, then that would be our we put it in a cash account for that 100.
So accumulate that to $1,000, then we can buy an ETF.
Yeah, so sometimes 100, sometimes 200, sometimes 1,000. So depending on the week, everyone weeks it varies. For us, that's how we do it. As soon as we hit $1,000 mark, then we decided which product that we actually going to inject it on.
Yeah, but currently I think we just reinvest in few, like 2 or 3 ETF. Yeah. That's what we're concentrating on now.
There are some people that like to do it automatically, but I found that I like to have that control. Where the way we calculate it is like, the way I see it is, whoever win in the past month or week or whatever it is, the last time that we actually injected the fund, then they're actually the one that actually getting more money in a sense.
Yeah, that's your theory, but I don't agree on it.
What's your theory? How do you?
Another story. Well, because how I see it is at the peak of that price already. The chance of it going even higher may be quite slim. So how about you check in past 5 years the data history? If that share hasn't been reached at the top, and then you buy more. Yeah.
So I guess there's a potential on that side of it. It's like, okay, then you're buying it at a low price and hopefully you're going to go back up to
that they reach normally. Well, once you hit it, normally if nothing major happens, it should go back up there.
There you go. So each to their own. That's just based on, I guess, if I were to do it, that's what I do it, and you do it differently.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, you rather invest it somewhere where you have some sort of control. See and forget is good and bad at the same time, because you're just accumulating it over and over again of the same product. But sometimes like you want to know if there's a better one out there.
Yeah, I think you should diversify, not only one. Like at least one is capital gain, and the other one is cash paying you dividends each quarter.
Depending on what it is that you're looking for. For us, we're looking at cash flow, because cash flow pays the bills.
Yep.
Cash flow is king in a sense, and we're changing our, portfolio heavily on cash flow product. As soon as we have enough of those, then we probably change it back to the capital growth, so capital gain.
Don't think so. Because you have to sell it to realize your profit.
Yeah, that's true.
Just sitting there for growing, and I can't eat anything. Why?
Yeah. It's like, hey, I'm having this piece of paper. What is it?
But I'm not getting richer anywhere until I have to sell it. But the thing is, if I sell it, then I'm gonna get this capital gain tax, and I lose the goose. Why?
So the concept was have the golden goose, a goose that lay the golden eggs.
Yeah.
Or like if we have enough gooses that lay golden eggs, we don't have to work ever again.
Yeah.
So that's just our 2 cents, guys. This is how we do it in terms of us achieving FIRE and using ETF as a platform in order for us to achieve financial freedom. So if you like this type of content, guys, don't forget to subscribe, comment.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.